Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for anyone that was just tuning in just now. Just put that new intro together, so hope you like that. Anyways, doing this video about, it says down here, you can see his Outer Space real live reaction to Dude Perfect Goes to Space. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen Dude Perfect, but there's this YouTube channel, pretty big channel. I'll bring it up here in a minute with the video anyway. They've done a lot of stunt videos and trick videos, I guess, where they're like, for example, throwing a basketball like off like a 500-foot drop straight into a basketball net. You know, just little trick shots, I guess, is what they really do, right? But yeah, anyone who's here, leave a comment below. I'd like to see if you're here. And yeah, so I'm going to bring that up. But as well, I'm going to say this video and this channel that I got on YouTube, because this is on Facebook and YouTube, it's about three main things I think I really concluded. Is about God, it's about the true nature of our Earth and what Earth really is, not a globe, and then talking about like feminism and like what it's really doing to the family unit and the true nature of it, and do we really need it? So anyways, I'm going to bring up that Dude Perfect video, but if you're here, guys, leave a comment below. I'm going to be reacting to this video as it plays. So live reaction here, live on Facebook and YouTube. So let me just bring that up. Okay, just give me a second here. All right. Okay, so I think you guys should be able to see it there now. All right, so it's about, what is it? Yeah, 13 minutes. I might skip through a few little things here and there on it that I don't really need to watch, but I'm going to play it there now.
Thank you for joining us for New Shepard's 6th human flight. Today's astronaut crew is secure in their seats, waiting to launch to space. In seat number 4 is Kobe Cotton.
Flight vector, New Shepard is go for launch.
2 minutes, 5, 4, command is start, 2, 1.
Okay, so I'm going to skip through this little intro here.
Blue Origin HQ. I stepped out of the car and, of course, they're testing a rocket engine. Wow, that makes me feel like I'm going to space. The model rocket series in Dude Perfect's become a staple. We've done 3 of them now. In the first one, they started pretty small, normal size model rocket. Then, place, we get the prize of a lifetime. And the
So before I even get into this, I'm just gonna say this is when NASA shoots after rockets, they've always done like a ground view or even like maybe a little bottom view of it. But they never show like footage that goes straight from ground to space. It always like cuts off somewhere. But you can find like amateur footage, like footage made by someone like myself or yourself, just an everyday person, where people have actually shot rockets, and not like giant rockets, but a rocket straight up into the sky and strap a camera to it, and then it gets to a point where it just smacks off of something all the time. It smacks off of something and then it stops. So I wonder what that is. Well, I know what it is, or I know what I would assume it is, but maybe something to look into. So I'm going to keep on playing this.
Winner goes to space.
Let's go, Take me to space!
The person going to space, Kobe Cotton.
Dude Perfect was selected by the Moondow community with their governance token Mooney to be the first Moondow members they send into space.
I'll say as well, if there is footage out there where it looks like it goes from ground to space, it always cuts off somewhere. Like it's not just one straight video, right? Okay, let me see now.
For a guy not known for winning many battles, I still can't believe this one went my way. I am so excited to be here at Blue Origin. We're not shooting model rockets anymore, people. This is the real deal. Okay, guys, training day. Most important thing we do is an actual simulation. So they have this mock.
So this guy is basically coming in here to be like a temporary astronaut. Like he's not actually going to be a real astronaut. But did you know there's only like a few astronauts in the world? Like I don't think there's even 100. And as well, I don't believe you can even go to school to be an astronaut. So how do you become an astronaut? Why is it so hard to do or so secretive? And why is there only so many? There's like thousands of firefighters, thousands of police officers, paramedics, but astronauts, not near as many. I'm sure it would be a great paying career, wouldn't it?
Version of our capsule. We actually walk through the entire thing just like it'll be on the mission. The whole thing shakes, vibrates, makes noises. We see all the stuff on the readouts. So we've done it a couple times now. We're gonna do it a couple more today, and I think we should be set. Well, as I expected, all the training the dudes put me through was a complete waste of time.
This is TT to Space Command, XLS 1500, preparing for takeoff. All clear.
That is coming. I can't breathe.
Okay, so we're gonna cut through all this stuff. Like this is just like little things they show here and there, like throughout the video, and they put it into one little compilation in the beginning, I guess. Okay, look, here we are, one day before launch.
For me, one of the most interesting things about this is that there's no pilot on board. It's just me and 5 strangers from all across the world. This is a squad. You just meet these people and you're like, man, we are about to share one heck of an experience. So as you can imagine, all of us freaked out when we saw the rocket for the first time. This is blowing my mind right now. This is the rocket piece that goes up until you see the circle. The top piece is the capsule. That's what we're in. Let's talk about how this whole thing actually works. The engines ignite and the rocket boosts off the launch pad towards space. We'll reach speeds of over 2,000 miles per hour.
So look how, why can't they show you a video of like a real rocket doing that? Why does this, you can tell that one right there is computer generated graphics or computer generated imagery, CGI. So if he's going to talk about how this thing really works, then use something that's real, right? That's what I would assume you should be doing.
As we make our way towards what they call the Kármán line, the internationally recognized boundary for space.
Okay.
Once there, we separate from the booster, and
right there is where every amateur rocket video would likely, well, right there is likely, is where every amateur rocket video would, where the rocket would just stop and hit something. You can go look it up now. Obviously on big corporation platforms like YouTube, they might not want to show that, but the videos are out there. They're unedited, amateur made videos. You can go on something like BitChute, Rumble, or even use the browser DuckDuckGo and then search it up and you might find it. And yeah, it will show lots of videos of rockets. Or I know there's a few out there I've seen. I don't know if there's lots, but there's a few out there. Because how many people are actually going out there and making up their own rockets? Not a lot of people, but you see some videos where people shoot them up and then the rocket clinks and it hits off something. Should look into what that really is.
And we experience zero gravity. While we float around, the booster makes its way back down to Earth and lands all by itself. Remember, no pilot. Then we get back in our seats, re-enter the atmosphere, parachutes deploy, and we become astronauts. Piece of cake. Tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. I'm going to be up there.
Are you sick of having issues
Oh,
with your
geez, Mike.
webinars, wasting
second.
tons of time
This
on
is an
troubleshooting
advertisement.
with attendees? If so,
And then absolutely no sense. It really doesn't. Like if we would just set out as 5
Yeah,
college guys
so-
to start this
Here it is where they were doing their trick shot videos.
really
like I said.
dumb trick shot business, we've all went for it than we ever did for the ride. And it worked like I firmly believe, or it stayed. Could have kind of full. The day's finally here. It's bright and early. Haven't seen the guys in a few. On a ton of training. Roller coaster. Nice job. I love you.
I'm not sure Kobe could be more prepared than he is in this moment right now.
Booster. Go. Ground. Go.
We are doing this.
Capcom. Go. Copy all goes.
Yeah! See ya, Kobe!
Thank you for joining us for New Shepard's 6th human flight. We are building the road to space, one launch at a time.
Tower 7 flight. Go for astronaut load.
In seat number 4 is Kobe Cotton. Kobe is one of the 5 co-founders of the YouTube channel Dude Perfect.
I think I told y'all before, I was pretty nervous before saying yes to the whole deal, but I am so ready to go up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on a rocket!
I think nerves are probably starting to settle in at this point. I don't see how that could.
Blue Control, you have me loud and clear. Can't wait. I'm going to do my best just to have fun, because I think you could go into this just being scared the whole time and worried about things that could go wrong, or you could just have fun with it and try to experience every single second. Scared the whole time and just have fun with it and try to experience every single second of the 12-minute experience, you know? So that's going to be my goal.
New Shepard is fueled up on the pad and ready to go to space.
Flight vector. New Shepard is go for launch. Booster commences terminal count.
They just said New Shepard is go for launch. They literally just cleared it.
I'm nervous because he's my brother, but God's got him. It's gonna be sweet.
Okay, where are
Cubs.
these guys? These guys that are outside, like where are they? Where are they located in correlation to the rocket? Like I see them just standing there, but then where's the rocket? Like why are they standing there without the rocket in view? What's going on here? Like where's the rocket? Where are they? Are they just outside just for a nice shot of the flatlands there, or are they trying to see the rocket?
With just 30 seconds to go for today's launch, it's time to hand it off to Mission Control and launch this rocket.
T-minus 10,
Oh my God,
9,
guys!
8,
Hello, baby.
7,
Let's go, baby.
Look, so here they are again. Like they're like looking in front of them, but why is the camera? What if I was the camera guy? See, I would be behind them, looking at them, and then looking at the rocket. It's like we can't get a shot with these guys, who's Dude Perfect team, watching their friend take off in the rocket.
4,
Okay, so this might be what. But where's the rocket here? It looks like wasn't there like a spot there where they were standing like by the rocket or something, or like why is it like friggin' like over thousands of feet away?
3, 2, 1. Engine start.
Light the candle!
So look, you got all these close-up views of the rocket here with cameras. What I'm trying to figure out is where are these guys actually in correlation to the rocket? Okay. This is what I was looking for. Oh my god.
No way. Oh my gosh. No way. Is he really in there? This is insane! No way. This is not happening. This is not a real thing that's happening. See you, Coaster.
The BE3 is back to 110,000 pounds of thrust, powering New
This boy got some good zoom there.
Shepard and its crew to space.
Really good accuracy on keeping the camera on the rocket too, boy.
Oh boy, that's bright. 70,000 feet. Oh, you can feel it in your neck. A much straighter launch than our previous rockets. We need to get their technology.
Yo, he is literally about to see the planet.
We're going 2,000 miles an hour out there.
See, that little clunk sound is what you would normally hear when an amateur rocket takes off and it can't go any further. So I think that's what they heard right there, to be honest with you, right there. You hear it in all the amateur rocket videos.
We're good. Loosen. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys.
Okay, so yeah, this is something that can actually happen when you reach so high in the atmosphere that you can be floating up when you're up so high. But this is like this is definitely not space as we go further into this. And it looks like, yeah, you're looking over Earth, but that does not mean that you're in space. But anyway.
We're floating. We're floating. Thank you. Yes, guys, we're doing it. Okay. Guys. Oh my gosh.
Wait a second. And the old guy's just like, yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm just gonna chill out here, you know.
Good for Cobes, dude. It's insane.
Oh my word. I'm just spinning. Clint.
Look at the sky.
Oh, guys. All right, now take it in, guys. Look.
Now, this right here, this is the same kind of camera lens that all the NASA cameras have. And even the window could be just like an airplane window or something. It's like a bubbled window. But if you ever look at, again, amateur footage that someone maybe sent up a balloon with a camera, and it's not a fisheye lens camera, then you always see the horizons like this, just like you see it when you overlook the ocean. Yeah, the only footage you ever see that's like that is from NASA, or if you're just literally using a fisheye lens, and especially looking out a window that's bubbled. So in reality, you can always tell the distinction between these two types of camera lenses, because there's cameras out there that take the same video from the same altitude, and it's always like this on those. And those are just people that just everyday people, not corporations, not big influencers. It's literally just everyday people using a normal camera lens and not one like this.
See the curvature of the Earth.
So, oh, dogs are barking. I hope you guys can't hear that. Yeah, so again, like I said, like, yes, you get up so high and you can float. That is real. Like, that is for real. That's not a lie. You get up so high and you can float. But what is suspicious, as I said, is always the camera lens that someone is using. And I don't understand why it's always, when it's like a mainstream thing or a corporation like NASA, they're always using the fisheye lens, because if you were to put side by side the camera that they're using and just say a camera that doesn't have a fisheye lens, you'll get this type of view on the horizon. And you can go and see that on many examples online. Anyways, so what's this here? Booster and crew capsule.
Congratulations to all 6 crew of the Titanium Feather. They just officially became astronauts. Both the crew capsule and booster are now descending and entering the atmosphere.
Oh! What is that? That's the booster! Here it comes. It's about the sonic boom. Whoa! Whoa! Go!
There it is. Engine ignition, engine relay coming in for a landing.
Dude. If there's ever CGI that I've ever seen, that is definitely CGI. I'm going to play that back.
There it is. Engine ignition, engine relay
Dude, I could have did that on freaking CapCut.
coming in for a landing.
Unbelievable! No way!
Booster time.
So, where's the shot of the guys looking at this? Like let me go back now.
Astronauts, both the crew capsule and booster are now descending and entering the atmosphere.
Oh! What is that?
Hey,
That's
so
the
here they are pointing up.
booster! Here it comes. It's about the sonic boom.
And now it's a different shot without them in it, with this thing coming down supposedly. And then it's like this close-up shot.
Whoa! Go!
There it is.
Well, you don't see any footage with the guys in it and this thing landing, so therefore, and you're just looking at it like
Engine ignition.
there's some, like, you ever see like those movies with all these special effects in it, like even like Star Wars, like that's what that looks like to me. It does not look like a real thing. That looks like that was added into this shot of this video, and you don't see the guys looking at it in the same shot.
Ignition, engine relay coming in for a landing.
One second.
Ignition, engine relay coming in for a landing.
I'm trying to look at the rocket on that shot compared to another shot.
That's the booster! Here it comes. Oh! Go!
There it is. Engine ignition, engine
Anyway.
relay coming in for a
Gonna move past this rocket landing now.
landing.
Unbelievable! No way!
Booster touchdown.
That thing landed perfectly.
See, I don't know why they can't have a shot of the guys looking directly at it.
Oh!
Prepare for maximum G-forces on re-entry.
Oh, my face.
There we've got a great shot of the crew capsule coming back down.
Capsule! Oh, it's
Sec, I gotta come back over to my stream, see if there's any comments. Okay.
falling fast.
They're in that. Are they back in their seats?
Well, I sure hope so.
Okay, you're pointing at them like you can see them, but where is the rocket on this view of the guys?
There we've got a great shot of the crew capsule coming back down.
Capsule! Oh, it's falling fast.
They're in that. Are they back?
See, again, if I was the camera guy here and there was really something they were looking at, I would get a shot of the guys with the thing they're looking at, not just their friggin' back. Like, what are you doing? There's a lot of things to question here, guys, that you don't really look out for when you're just sucked into this type of stuff.
Back in their seats.
Well, I sure hope so.
Is anybody else sweating? Yes. Look down in the mountains.
Wait.
In their seats.
Well, I sure hope so.
Is anybody else sweating? Yes. Look down in the mountains.
Okay.
Please slow us down. The parachutes are out!
Kobe. Of course you can hear Kobe.
Our poor families. I am sweating profusely.
I'm sweating profusely.
Okay, guys, we're 500 feet.
Okay, so why are they watching them on a phone? Like, isn't he landing like within like the same area these guys where they're at right now?
Sweating? Yes. We're down in the mountains. Please slow us down. The parachutes are out!
Kobe. Of course you can hear Kobe.
Our poor families. I am sweating profusely.
I'm sweating profusely.
Okay, guys, we're 500 feet. Look up at the parachutes. Okay, hands on.
Again, you see this view. So when you look, he's very close to the ground right now. Right? Let's just say you're up in a tower, or let's just say you're up in a helicopter. Let's say you're parachuting, like skydiving or something. I don't know if anyone's been skydiving, but this guy is pretty close to the ground here, right? Like, what I'm trying to say is, from the same perspective that he's at, we can all be at here on Earth, such as in a tower, in a helicopter, parachuting, stuff like that. And when you look out over at the horizon, when you're up that high, but still relatively close to the ground, not like you're up in space or you're up in an airplane, does the horizon ever look curved like this? So this is confirmation. This shot right here is confirmation that they're using a fisheye lens, 100%, and as well could be the type of window that's inside of this spacecraft thing. But yeah, this is confirmation. Like, this guy is close to the ground, close enough you can see he's not that far from the ground. You could easily be up that high. Even I was trying to think of something else. If you're in like a hot air balloon, when you look at the horizon this close to the ground, you don't see a curve like this. So again, this shows that the camera lens being used is intentionally curving the horizon. Same camera he used up in space. Look at it right here. It never looks like this when you're this close to the ground. Neil deGrasse Tyson or some other modern day scientist guy even said, he said, oh, well, when you're on Earth and when you see the horizon on Earth, oh, you're not going to be able to see the curve. You got to be up like really, really high. This guy's not really, really high. And he can see, or we can see a curve right here. And again, it's because of a fisheye lens camera. NASA uses them all the time. They never don't use them when they're up doing this space stuff. And you can see he's using one right here. Anyway, I think point is made about that.
Touched.
Bro, what? Did you just like crash? One sec.
Okay, hands on.
Yeah, so you can see he's getting like, just again, I just wanted to highlight here. He's getting really close to the ground. And you can still see that curvature there. And you never see that when you're really that close to the ground. He's looking through your eyeballs, but here he is looking through a fisheye lens camera. Or this is what we're seeing the footage shot through. The curve remained. And look, he just about to land, and that's the footage that was taken. Okay, now let me go back right here where he's like hitting the ground.
Okay, hands on.
Okay, so this camera that's shooting from his side, I guess, is a different camera. You can see the horizons just like that, because this one's not a fisheye lens.
Touchdown, titanium feather.
Yeah, so the camera the guy was using, like the one he had up doing the selfie there, that was fisheye lens. And same here, look, the camera that's shooting these guys, it's not a fisheye lens. You look at the horizon here, it's just straight across. They're probably like 100 or 50 feet lower, or okay, they're on the ground or whatever. They're pretty close to the ground. When they had that shot where he was looking out where he's about to land, he was probably 100, maybe 50 feet above the ground. It doesn't change just like that. It's using a fisheye lens.
That was insane.
Good job, team.
Now, as well, so
Okay, hands on.
sorry, I keep going back to this, not talking about the curve thing now. But like, okay.
Touchdown, titanium feather.
So they got they got this footage of this guy landing in the freaking spacecraft thing. And then they got footage of the boys cheering him on, ooh, like they can see him, but they're not showing these guys cheering him on with the guy who just landed in the same view. It's like maybe they don't actually see him and they're acting like, oh yeah, we can see him just landed. But if you really can, and it's you think you ought to get that on video, a video from behind these guys who are watching him land, seeing him land. Like, why were they watching him on a phone earlier, and now all of a sudden he's just right there?
That was insane.
Good job, team.
Man, honestly, there's these people outside of the craft waiting to meet him, apparently. I would have gotten a video from, like, right there. But there's no video from, like, right there. I don't think there was. No, you just got... You got the video of him inside of it, and you got the sky view and stuff. Apparently there's boys ready to greet him, but nobody had a video to see him actually landing. Like, right there. There's all these great shots that they don't have. I wonder why.
We went to space! That was absolutely insane.
Okay, so they're all there greeting him like as he landed, but they were also watching him on a phone, and they were also watching him up on that little platform waving at him, but couldn't see him in that same shot. Like, if they're all just there waiting for him, why wasn't there just one video shooting the thing literally landing like this, and then like another shot from behind them, watching them landing, watching the people who was watching it land? There's no shots of that. But here they all are outside of it.
And then all of a sudden, it really is. It's just black.
There's the fisheye lens again. Look, literally the same outline as when he was like 50 feet away from the ground.
Just this perfect.
Because they want to make you think, oh, we're up in space now. Now you can see the curve, but you're still seeing the curve on the video he was taking when he was 50 feet from the ground. Got to think about that.
Circle, super bright layer of blue all the way around the Earth. Biggest of all time shout out, Moondell. Truly the experience of a lifetime from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. For real. Holy cow.
Astronaut Cotton, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure.
Lifelong fan. Is the Earth flat?
Not flat. I can confirm it's round.
He's an
Okay, so he confirmed that is round with a fisheye lens. So obviously this guy knows what he's doing and is scripted to say, or I can't say what I truly saw, because as I said, you can get videos online from people who are not big influencers, not big corporations, who have videos at the same altitude where the horizon is actually straight. And like I already said over and over again in the show here, how this guy was using a fisheye lens. So, liar, liar, pants on fire right there, boys. Big old blue suit on him.
Astronaut in our midst. One astronaut, a bunch of civilians.
Here's all the boys. They're they were cheering him on the whole time from that platform where they were waving at him, but you could never see him all in the same shot. It's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Moondale's mission is to decentralize access to space research and exploration, making it possible.
The next person they're sending to space was randomly selected by their members.
Join the Moondale.
Okay, anyways, that's the video. Okay, so thanks for anyone that was watching. So, you know, someone could just watch that video and be like, oh, yeah, that's cool, yeah, and, you know, not really observing what's really going on, and you just see all the different camera angles and stuff. There was the one where the rocket thing was apparently descending down, and they were looking at it, but you couldn't see the guys in the thing coming down within the same shot. It was like an aerial shot, then it was the guys waving at the field, and then it was an aerial shot. And this aerial shot thing was definitely CGI. You could tell for sure. Some people might not be able to pick that out. And then Buddy was up in space, and he looked out, and he's, oh, curvature of the Earth, right? You can see the curvature. And then he comes down like about 50 feet from the ground using the same camera where he was showing the curvature, and you can still see a curve, which shows that this is a fisheye lens he's using that's intentionally curving the view in the camera, because you never see a curve when you're like 50 feet from the ground. Even the scientists that tell you about space and tell you space is real and all this stuff, even they'll tell you you can't see a curve that close to the ground, but yet you could see that in his camera like 50 feet or 100 feet away from the ground. Well, that's because it's a fisheye lens camera. And then what else? Yeah, then there was like where he was coming back and the boys were waving at him, but you couldn't see him in the same shot where they're waving at him where he's coming back down. There's just lots of things to look at here with that. But yeah, thanks for anyone that was watching. Yeah, there's no proof in this video about space, but there's proof that you can use a lot of tricks and, you know, CGI camera tricks, you know, camera lenses and all these kinds of things to make up the idea that there's space. Like, man, you look at the movie Star Wars and all these action movies and whatever, like and even like these made up characters in it, these CGI characters, like if all that stuff looks very real, but you still know that this is not real because it's all computer generated graphics, how much more or at the same level can they do with trying to create videos and stuff that looks like space, right? Now, as I said, you can very well go up that high and have an overview of Earth like that. Like they probably were up. They definitely were. Or I don't know, but definitely. But I'm just saying it's possible that they were really up that high and could look over Earth just like that. And you do float up. That you do float up in the air that high. But that's only as high as you can go, right? Like where it stops somewhere. You know, why did they stop somewhere? Why can't they just keep going higher and higher to the point where Earth is like looking like a marble? A fisheye ends works in 2D. It will not turn a disc into a sphere. If it's flat, it will be a curved disc. I'm not sure what you mean by it works in 2D. It will not turn a disc into a sphere. Because obviously that's literally what just happened there in the video, and then you look at other videos, they're at the exact same altitude, and they have a completely different straight horizon from the same altitude, straight horizon. So what's going on there between videos that have a straight horizon at the same altitude? And then videos that have the curve at the exact same altitude as the one that has the straight horizon. The only difference there is the fisheye lens is being used in the one where it's curved. Manu just said this fisheye lens works in 2D. So obviously that's just false right there, because you look at the comparison between so many videos and the true nature of the horizon is this straight, just like you see on the ocean, and then it's manipulated when you're using the fisheye lens. So I don't really see that as like what you said there. Just sounds like some nonsense to me. It's not really proving anything. You're saying it only works in 2D, but like how does that even prove to be true? You think that NASA uses video cameras that only work in 2D with like billions of dollars in the budget? Honestly, they probably would use one that works in 2D just because they're trying to see how manipulated people really can be with such low level quality stuff they can put out. But yeah, your thing there about fisheye lens works in 2D. That's just simply false. Just 1 second now, guys. So, okay, so but up that high where they were, what is the land mass under the curve? Well, it just depends on how high they go. Like, what do you mean? What is the land mass under the curve? Like, what part of the world is really under them, or what? How much ground is under them? There's not really a question I can answer there, and I'm not seeing how is relevant to the fact that there's videos that show the horizon just like that. Like, okay, so you answer me this. Why is there videos out there where they go to the same altitude, the same heights of a video camera that has that's showing the curve, but the other video camera is showing the horizon like that. It's just straight. That's the real question that should be asked here. So honestly, I might bring up one of those right now. Let me see. Okay. I'd say on BitChute would be the best thing to find it. Now, guys, yeah, I'm just going to share my screen there. If it's flat, what is the thickness of the disk? The thickness of the disk. I don't know what the thickness of the disk is, man. I don't know what relevance that is anyway. And if you're saying that Earth is like a disk that's like in space, well, that's not true. That's fake flat Earth right there. Okay, let me see now. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna no, 1 second. Okay. 1 second. I'm just looking at something here. So yeah, answer me that. Do you think that flat Earth is supposed to be a floating disk in outer space? Manu, if you can answer that. Okay. 1 sec. sec, guys. I got things on my computer I need to shut down. Okay. So there's also a fake flat Earth. What is the true flat Earth, in my opinion? Well, true flat Earth is God's center of creation or God's only creation, which is Earth with the ice wall surrounding, and obviously there's nobody that's been beyond Antarctica. So the true flat Earth is Antarctica is the ice wall that surrounds Earth, and there is no outer space. We are the center of creation, and outer space is just some made up phenomenon to turn you away from the fact that we are very important to God, and we're not just a little speck of the universe that's kind of insignificant. So let me go back to this now. I'm just looking at something to bring up in terms of the horizon, guys. Okay, Jerry, do you know the thickness of the flat Earth? I don't think anyone knows. Besides, it's not relevant. It neither proves or disproves a flat Earth. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for your comment, Jerry. I just noticed, like I think Manu's you're shooting out some like irrelevant questions. What's the thickness of the disk? Well, flat Earth is not a disk. And I told you my opinion on true flat Earth. A fisheye lens works in 2D. We talked about that. And what is the landmass under the curve? I don't know what's relevant about that either. What's relevant is what you see versus what camera you're using, right? So just 1 second, guys. You see, this is not something I was prepared for to bring up something like this, but I'm going to try to bring up a video of the horizon on a flat Earth or like a regular camera versus a fisheye lens camera. So 1 second now. There's lots of videos to be choosing from. I just want to get something that's not too long. Okay, come back here now. Okay, Jerry's still there. Do I know the thickness? I don't know who's there right now, Jerry or Manu. If you're there, just leave a comment below and let me know that you're still there. Or maybe I can even do this on a separate video. Because well, this one was about is outer space real? Live reaction to Dude Perfect Goes to Space. Because I am going to do whole separate videos on flat Earth and have stuff brought up that I already know I'm going to bring up and stuff like that. But let me just give a search here on Rumble now to find a video that shows exactly what we will be looking for. Okay. Okay, so there's this video over here. 1 sec now. Okay. See this, as I'm saying, this is not a video that I was planning to do here. 1 second. Okay, Manu. As a scientist, I know the Earth is a sphere, but I also agree that we are important to God, and science, especially on the quantum level, proves that there is a creator like God. Well, it's good that you believe in God, but yeah, all the like to say you're a scientist doesn't mean anything to me because Neil deGrasse Tyson is also a scientist, and he said that the Earth is a pear shape. So yeah. Let me see here now. So yeah, if you want to tell me that why Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's supposedly like a modern day scientist and really big on uh, disputing flat Earth, why does he say the Earth is a pear shape? Because you see NASA put up a lot of photos of Earth being a perfect globe shape, but you never see pictures of the Earth being a pear shape. But he's like a trusted scientist to talk about Earth, so why did he say that? Uh, I don't see any new comment for you there yet. See, there's a friend that I have that sent me this video that I'm looking for, and a lot of this stuff gets censored or removed because, as I said, like, well, see, this is the biggest rabbit hole you ever go down with all these things, and I can't just sit here and explain it step by step to somebody, especially someone who claims that the Earth is globe, and help them like you actually will like really agree or understand it. Just give me a second here now, because this video is like this is a particular video, and it's possibly been removed or moved somewhere else to a different channel. And if not, definitely come back on and do a flat Earth video to show everything that I would show about that without a shadow of a doubt. 1 second here, guys. Just give me 1 second. Okay. And actually, a video you can watch that is very long, but definitely watch it if you want to learn about it. What on Earth Happened by E. Warren. And it's 8 hours long, but it tells you everything you need to know about it. Absolutely everything. 1 second here now. Just give me 1 second. Just looking for that my friend sent me here. Let me see if he left another comment there. Okay, so what we're really at now is trying to prove why Neil deGrasse Tyson said that the Earth is a pear-shaped. I haven't seen you respond to that one yet. Okay. I think I found it. Okay, so I need to send this video to myself and then bring it up on here. Just 1 second. I think what I can do is I can actually post it in the comments and then maybe I can open it from there. Just 1 second. I think what I can do is I can actually post it in the comments and then maybe I can open it from there. Okay, so I'm going to try to open that now. Let me see. Sorry, it's been such a delay. It's very important to find the correct information because there's a lot of misinformation out there. Just 1 second. Okay, but you did say something here. You genuinely appreciate Neil, and he's a great contributor to community. Neil proves that the Earth is a sphere. He might refer to a pear in some specific cases to simplify it. Okay, so that comment you made there just doesn't make sense. It's either a globe or it's a pear. If you're trying to say it's a pear shape, that is not simplifying it. That is complicating it. If it's a globe, the best way to simply put it is to say it's a globe and to not even mention it being a pear. So, like, this does not answer why he would say it's a pear. And actually, it actually would put me in the mind that he's not a great contributor to the community of being a glober if he's out here saying that the Earth is a pear shape. It does not simplify it. It more so complicates it. If you want to keep it as simple as possible, say what you think it is, and that's it. Don't dilly-dally between different shapes. Okay, so here's that video, though. And I'm not going to watch the whole video. Let me just bring it up because I've already been up here for a while. And I'm just looking to get to the point in that video. Just 1 second here. Just 1 second. Yes, this one. Okay.
Hello everyone. I wanna be showing to you guys this footage of a high altitude balloon at 65,000 feet or 20 kilometers or 12.3 miles. This video was released a couple of years ago by a group of Spanish researchers in Spain. So it has been widely seen in the Spanish-speaking world. Not many people have seen this in the US. It was released back in 2016. So I have added here, big moon with that day, you're going to see the video, and you see the position of the sun. I got this from timeanddate.com. I have added it. It looks like...
Okay, so a lot of this is additional information. Just get up to the video. So here it is. So look, you can see it just took off from the ground. There's some houses there. Okay. One second. What's that? Is that the sun that's, what is it, 65 million or 90 million or 99 million miles away? Is that the sun that's that million miles away in the clouds right there? It's literally in the clouds. It's supposed to be up here. See the sky up there. It's supposed to be up here, not down there in the clouds. Same with that. You can see the sun shining below the clouds, not above the clouds, which apparently it's like 65 million miles, or what is it, 65 or 95 or 99 millions of miles away. But here it is, shining below the clouds. Okay, so this is the footage where the balloon took off from the ground there in the beginning with the houses there. So that horizon is just like that. You might see some clouds that are kind of like this a little tiny bit, but generally the horizon is just like that. Some clouds are, a little bit, because clouds are not just completely, there's some clouds that will go up like that a bit, but right across, you can see it there. Now I'm gonna go back here. Just send me the video where he said that. I will explain to you. We are scientists, not simplifiers. Science is difficult. Yeah, well, I mean, for him to say that is just obviously he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's supposed to be a trusted scientist. That's basically what I'm saying there. And we're getting into so many things now, and this video was about a reaction video. I'm gonna do a video that goes over a lot of things about supposed space and flat Earth and globe Earth. I'm going to dedicate that video to that. You're welcome to join on the video, because this video is not about all this stuff. We just got into some comments here, and I'd like to be able to space it out into a different video, so there can be a video for that, not running away from it, but want to be able to keep things spaced out in different videos and not throw it all into one because of some comments that come up. And there it is again. There's the horizon straight across, and he's showing you right there. This is the sun at a distance close to the Tropic of Capricorn. So shown in correlation, where the camera is compared to where the moon and the sun is. But anyways, yeah, even though it's the videos, it's not like a HD video or nothing, you can still see that going there. And like I said, I'll do another video that has a lot more to show, but there's definitely something to talk about and think about when you see videos that are up so high where it goes like this, and videos that are up so high as well, and the horizon's like that. There's something going on there. So anyways, gonna exit that one now. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't know if you hear the dog barking there. You have to go to bed. It's always interesting to see and hear other perspectives. Yeah, thanks for commenting. If you'd like to jump on the next video, or I don't know if it will be the next video, but the video that I do that talks about these sorts of things, let's say I'll do a video just dedicated to 10 reasons why space is not real, or 10 reasons why the Earth is flat, or 10 reasons why the Earth is not a globe. We'll bring up the one where Neil deGrasse Tyson says the Earth is pear shaped, sorry. And yeah, anyways, going to end this one off here now. Okay, guys, so you take care. See you later. Thanks for commenting, everybody that did. And yeah, okay. All the best.
Soundstripe. 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 Soundstripe.